Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, Jor Drama Tips TV. Your Auntie Jor or Jocelyn Oblero Ramirez. Before we start, please subscribe and hit the bell button for more updates. Okay, our lesson for today is about the three types of sentences. We have the simple sentence, compound sentence, and the complex sentence. For the simple sentence, of course, we have the subject and predicate. An example is, Anna waited for the bus. So that is simple because it has one subject and one predicate. Inuray ni Ana ti bus. Okay, so Anna waited for the bus. So if you noticed, in the English sentence, the subject came ahead and then followed by the predicate. But in Ilocano, or even in Tagalog, the predicate comes first before the subject. Like this one. English sentence is, Ana waited for the bus. So the Ilocano is, Inuray ni Ana ti bus. So yung inuray, that is the predicate. And then Ana is the subject. But in the English sentence, you have, Ana waited for the bus. In Tagalog, hinintay ni Ana ang bus. See? Sometimes, especially in the Ilocano and Tagalog, the predicate comes first before the subject. Okay, so that is for the simple sentence. Now we go to compound sentence. So in the compound sentence, we have two independent clauses, dalawang sentences. Example, I am a dramatist and my husband is a writer. So you have two independent clauses. Independent means the clause is complete. There is the complete thought. I am a dramatist. I is a subject. Am is a predicate. The other clause, the other independent clause, my husband is a writer. My husband is the subject and the predicate is the predicate. Now we go to the complex sentence. Third kind of sentence, we have the complex sentence. So in the complex sentence, we have dependent clause and independent clause. Here's the example. When I got home yesterday, I prepared the food immediately. So the first clause is dependent because it has no complete thought. When I got home yesterday. When I got home yesterday, what happened? So it's incomplete. To make it complete, we add the independent clause, which is, I prepared the food immediately. Now, if you're going to interchange that, it will become complete, like this one. I prepared the food immediately when I got home yesterday. So that is a complete thought. But when we interchange the clause or the phrases, the other one is dependent and the other one is independent. So complex sentence is a combination of dependent and independent clause. Let's translate the sentence in Ilocano. Idi simmang petak idi kalman, insaganak adagos timakan. So idi simmang petak idi kalman, what happened? Insaganak adagos timakan. Idi simmang petak idi kalman, yun ang dependent clause. Kasi parang may kadugtong. Anong nangyari nung dumating? Idi simmangpet anya tinapasamak. Insaganak adagos timakan. So, yun. Idi simmangpetak idi kalman, insaganak adagos timakan. Yun ang dalawang clause of phrase. Isang dependent at saka isang independent. Kaya, complex sentence. Okay, so those are the three kinds of sentences. So, just a review, yung simple sentence, let's give another example for the simple sentence. Anna is washing the dishes. Anna is the subject. Is washing is the predicate. Now we translate it into Ilocano. Agin in now ni Anna. Agin in now is the verb or action word, and that is the predicate. So the predicate in Ilocano comes first before the subject. Asino ti agin in now? Ni Anna. Okay, so agin in now ni Anna. Yung agin in now is the predicate. Ni Anna is the subject. Okay, for the compound sentence, we have two independent clause. So parehas na kompleto. Example, I am working and my child is playing. I am working is independent clause. My child is playing is also an independent clause. So, agtrabaho ak, agay ay ayam ti anak ko. Agtrabaho ak, I am working. Sa Ilocano, short lang, no? Short. It's just a short word. But when you translate it, it becomes a bit longer, like in English. I am working. Sa Ilocano, agtrabaho ak. Sa Tagalog, nagtatrabaho ako. My child is playing. Agay ay ayam, ti anak ko. Ti anak ko is my child. Okay, so two independent clauses. And for our third kind of sentence, which is the complex sentence, we have one dependent clause and one independent clause. Or more. This one. When I was writing, my visitor arrived. Idi agsursuratak simmangput ti bisita. So, idi agsursuratak is the dependent clause. Kasi parang kulang. It is incomplete. So, there must be a continuation. Idi agsursuratak ada simmangput a bisita. So, there is a comma. Idi agsursuratak, comma. And then, ada simmangput a bisita. So, there's always a comma if the first clause is dependent. Okay, so that's all for the three kinds of sentences. I hope you've learned something. And of course, if you've learned something and you haven't subscribed yet, kindly subscribe for more updates. Okay, thank you very much for watching and listening. God bless us all, and bye-bye.